He has proven himself to be so dedicated and so full of steam and passion in delivering speeches. And we're definitely going to see steam power today in his last speech of the manual. Here we have Toastmaster KJ Lee with his speech, a primary school dropout. A primary school dropout, KJ Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the stories of a university dropout. And today, they are multi-millionaires, like Steve Jobs, like Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates. But today, I am going to share a story of a primary dropout. In 1961, when you walk down the street in Yongping, Johor, you will see a kid on the street selling kueh. And you'll start wondering, why is this kid selling kueh, wearing dirty clothes, all by himself? And you are thinking, why isn't he in his primary school? He is 11 years old. He is there for a purpose. Because he had to support his family. He was forced to drop out of primary school because his father did not take care of his family. His father is an alcoholic and his father likes to gamble. So he had to take up the role. And from there, let us fast forward to 2017, after 56 years. He is the founder of the largest chain store jewelry accessories in Malaysia, owning 80 outlets. And this guy is my father. So how does a primary dropout achieve what he achieved today? In 1975, he started his cassette business in Kuantan. He was at the night market together with all the other stores selling his cassette. During the rain, when the rains come, it's usually a day off for all the night market sellers, but not for him. He packed his stuff, he get ready at the site, and you wait for the weather to change. When the rain stops, he makes sure he is the first one that starts his business again. That is his attitude. Not only for night market, he also runs for morning and afternoon market. But with all these ideas, it's not enough for him to achieve more. So he thought to himself, he's thinking, how can I grow this? And he came up with the word multiply. How to multiply? He hired 6 vans, put his cassette into these 6 vans, driving around Kuantan, and started selling all these products. With this going on, he also opened his first shop in Kuantan. With his shop, with his business of his van, he is ecstatic. But things don't always go as smooth as we see. In life, we always face things that happen and there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. Such as GST came in. There's nothing we can do about it. We have to pay the 6%. Increase of petrol price. We still have to fuel our car petrol. Same goes to him. On 1971, the Malaysian government implemented music license. Whenever you sell a music license, whenever you sell a music, it has to be original. So all his cassette business have to shut down. His shop, his renovation, his staff, everyone have to leave him and left with his leftover capital. as if a bucket of ice water splashed on him. But from there, he has to gather his capital and be brave enough to bring everything to Thailand. Jump into a totally different industry, which is ceramic flower pot business. So he buy all his stock, he go all the way down south to Singapore and start selling. By that time, he and my mother, both my parents, are very hardworking and they are very tired of working in this business. Because they are working day and night. Although they are tired, but they are very happy. They are ecstatic with the result. Because this is when they get their very first pound of gold. Start from there. After 6 years, in 1986, he then think to himself, ceramic flower pot business is not long-term business. Because all the customers that bought the flower pot back, they have to break it in order to buy a new one. But this business allows him to earn a lot of money. So this is the challenge in life as well. Sometimes you have to let go your ego. You have to let go something that is so profitable for your future because you know there is no future. So back to him. It's another splash of water right onto him. And he had to sacrifice his big business, everything that he already achieved, and move to a totally different industry once again. That's why in 1986, Sinma has founded. He started his jewelry accessories business in Singapore first with his partner that owns around 10 shops. He then expanded more back to Malaysia and owns another 30 shops. The word Sinma is from Singapore, then Malaysia. That is how he founded his company. And yes, last year, 2016, is our 30th anniversary. Anyways, when everything goes so smooth, even we children are ecstatic for his business, for his result. We are happy for him. But things doesn't last more than 10 years. Because as most of us know, in 1997 is the economic crisis in Malaysia, the one that hits very, very hard. This is the hardest challenge of all time for him. Because of the economic crisis, his partner left him. His shop closed down until less than 10. And he has so many properties that he has mortgage repayment that he needs to pay off. Once again, this is not just a bucket of ice water. This is a bowl of ice water that also is even more. So how did he flip back up? Gather again all his capital. He go all the way to China and he see. He just buy everything that he see and he start a new shop that sells jewelry, toys, kitchen utensils, even clothing, stationeries, and more. And this shop is hot market. Until today, after he opened his hot market business, he managed to bounce back everything. He managed to buy back Sinma. He managed to maintain us and maintain our family and go on. Back to the question. How can a primary school kid achieve what he achieved today? One simple characteristic. Never give up. Because of this characteristic, he managed to stand up after buckets of ice water. Because the flame in his heart is harder than all the ice water that pours on him. This guy is my father. He is the one that I respect the most in my life. Back to you.